Sarah, I still remember last week at that party I met 5 people in a row. And by the end, all their names just evaporated. It's like my brain hit delete the instant I shook their hands.
That always happens to me too. It's like the moment I focus on not forgetting, the name just floats away. And then I end up dodging the conversation because I feel too awkward to admit I forgot.
Oh, I totally get that. And the worst is when they clearly remember your name, but you're stuck trying to fake your way through the chat.
Honestly, it happens way more often than people admit. But in English, at least we have a gentle way to say it. It slipped my mind. That sounds so much nicer than just, I forgot you, right?
Absolutely. It slipped my mind. Feels like you're blaming your brain, not the person. And let's be real, our brains are juggling a lot. That reminds me, there's more to this than just being forgetful.
Right? Sometimes I think it's not even about memory, it's just nerves. Like, you meet someone, you worry about making a good impression, and then the name becomes background noise.
Exactly. Plus, a lot of us are thinking about what to say next instead of really listening. Suddenly, that simple, "Hi, I'm Sarah" disappears and you're left blank.
And what's wild is that you can remember their favorite color or random story, but the actual name, gone. It's like names have a special escape route out of our heads.
Totally. And that's why the phrase, "it slipped my mind," isn't just polite. It's accurate. Names are sneaky that way. But not all hope is lost. There are some tricks to handling these situations, especially in English.
So, when you do forget, what's your go-to move? I try to laugh it off and just say, "Sorry, your name slipped my mind for a second." It usually breaks the ice.
Same here. I've even heard people say, "I'm so sorry. My brain's just not cooperating today. Could you remind me of your name?" It's honest and a little self-deprecating, which makes it less awkward.
Yeah, and if you use a friendly tone, most people actually appreciate it. It's way better than pretending you remember and hoping someone else mentions their name.
Right. It also helps if you add a little context like, "We met at the conference," right? That gives both of you a chance to reconnect, not just over the name, but the moment you shared. Speaking of conferences, that brings me to our next bit, a real-life dialogue.
Let's set the scene. Imagine you bump into someone from yesterday's conference. You recognize their face, but the name? Nowhere to be found.
So you start casual, "Hey, what are you doing around here?" And then after some chit-chat, you realize you need their name for your phone or maybe to say goodbye, but you blank out.
That's when you use, "Sorry, your name just slipped my mind. Can you remind me?" It's direct but friendly, and usually, people are happy to tell you.
Exactly. And if you want to sound extra natural, throw in a little laugh or show you're genuinely embarrassed. "Wow, I feel so silly, I just blanked for a second." It makes a huge difference.
It really does. And sometimes admitting it makes you more memorable to them, ironically. People love that honesty.
Now, before we wrap up, let's toss out a few quick tips for anyone who really wants to master names. I try repeating the name right after I hear it, like, "Nice to meet you, Anna."
That works surprisingly well. I'll sometimes associate the name with something visual, or even make up a silly story in my head. And if I forget again, I just admit it and try once more.
Exactly. It's way better to ask twice than to keep guessing or avoid the person altogether. Plus, people forget names too, so they totally get it.
True, and if you keep using their name naturally in conversation, it sticks a lot better. Most importantly, don't let the fear of forgetting keep you from connecting. That's what language is all about.
Couldn't agree more. So, next time your brain plays tricks on you, just laugh, ask, and keep the conversation going. And hey, thank you for listening, whether you remember our names or not.